arsenal. It's not all the guns I own. I have a couple at my grandfather's house, and I think I have one at my dad's, but this is what I have here in my condo. And if I was to bug out by car, I would take all of this stuff with me and the shit ton of ammunition that I have kind of stockpiled. One note about the Giants blanket. I'm not a Giants fan. I'm a Cardinals fan. You're my boy David Freese. This is just the only one I had handy. My girlfriend's a Giants fan. Okay, we'll start with, I got a couple of bows. This one here, it's very old. I actually got it at a swap meet for $5. It has about a 45-pound draw weight. And I'm getting pretty proficient with it. And this one here uses the same bowstring. It's actually the PVC bow. If you search that on YouTube, there's a very good write-up on how to make a bow out of PVC for like $10. Okay, a lot of people don't think that air guns are a viable option for hunting. I'm here to tell you that is incorrect. They are actually very useful. The pellets are incredibly cheap, and you can get them anywhere. So I have two. This one is a Crossman Storm. I got this at Walmart for $99. I replaced the scope that it came with a better one by Centerpoint. The scope that's actually on it came with the next pellet gun I will show you. It's pretty accurate up to like 50 yards, but at 50 yards you don't have a whole lot of knockdown power. But this thing will easily take squirrels and other small game, small birds. But for $100, it's really nice. I also replaced the trigger with a Charlie da Tuna trigger. It's $30, and it's actually a fully adjustable trigger. The one that comes with it, there is no adjustment. So if you Google Charlie da Tuna, you can find out about that. The next one here, this actually is my favorite gun. This is a Walther Talon Magnum. This one here is special in that it doesn't have a spring. I have the spring replaced with a nitrogen gas cylinder, so you can essentially leave this thing cocked for hours. And on this one I have a way more scope than you need. I have a 4 to 16 power with a 50mm lens on it. But I can actually target shoot and hit stuff really, really reliably out to 100 yards. I had the speed tested, so I can put out 25 joules with this gun, which is quite a bit of power from a pellet gun. But this thing is a tank. It weighs like 9 pounds. But it's, I've killed crows. We had a problem with feral cats. I killed a bunch of those. This thing is pretty badass. I got this from Pyramid Air. I get all of my pellets from Pyramid Air. If you buy 3, you get 1 free. But if you don't want to use the internet, Walmart has a good selection of pellets, Bass Pro, Cabela's, Big 5, almost all the sporting goods stores carry a wide variety of pellets, but I like Pyramid Air because they carry pretty much every known pellet. Okay, and then I have my shotgun. This is an 870 Remington. I got this at Trade. I have 3 chokes. I got a turkey choke, and then I think I have an improved choke, and then the one it came with. I don't even need to tell you what you can do with a shotgun, all the different rounds you can get for it. Plus it'd be probably the best self-defense gun here. The rounds are cheap, but they're heavy, so if you're walking, that's not going to be my first choice. Like I said, I would take all of this if I'm driving. I also have this old single shot. The only thing I know about it is that my grandfather gave it to me like 15 years ago. It says Excel here, and other than that it has no information. It's pretty old, and if the shit was to hit the fan, I would probably cut it down to make like a sawed-off out of it, because with this open barrel there's no way to choke it. It's really not that great as a hunting rifle, maybe with the exception of buckshot because of the really long barrel on it. And then my favorite gun, besides the air rifle, is my .22 long rifle. This here is a Henry. I've had this for a long time. It's very reliable. It'll hold 16 in the tube. That's long rifle. I think it holds 25 shorts or CB caps. Super reliable. It's never once jammed. Always works. I have it outfitted with kind of a no-name scope. I got it at a gun show, 3x9, and I shoot stingers out of it really accurately. I think the 22 is a perfect choice for a post-apocalyptic weapon because you can carry so much ammo on your back. You can't carry that much, 7.62 or 7 mag. You can't carry that much ammo. I can literally carry, 3,000 or 4,000 rounds in a small tool bag, and you can get a lot of stuff. You can shoot deer with this. People used to hunt deer with 22 long rifles. Shoot them in the head, they'll die. I also have a 22 single-6 pistol. It's a Ruger. I bought this from a guy at work because it was a good deal. It's a really nice gun. I just don't like revolvers, so I think I might sell it or trade it to a buddy for a semi-automatic Ruger that he has. He really wants a gun that can shoot 22 Magnum. This will shoot both 22 and 22 Magnum, and he wants the ability to shoot 22 Magnum. So we might be able to make a trade straight across. The Magnum is tremendously more powerful than the regular 22, but I don't really have a use for it. And then I have my SIG P2289 millimeter. I've had this for over a decade. This gun is sweet. It's never jammed. It's pretty awesome. I keep this loaded at all times. Practically sleep with it underneath my pillow. It's a medium-sized gun. I don't have very big hands, so it fits me nicely. A lot of people like the P229s because they're a little bit bigger, but I like this one. And that's the extent of the guns that I keep on hand. Like I said, if I was walking and I could only take one, I would take the 22 pistol and the 22 long rifle. But if I'm driving, I'm taking it all. And I got thousands of rounds of ammunition. So, that's my arsenal. Thanks for watching.